Hi, Paige. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Do you have anybody's phone number from this class? I'm worried they used the wrong link today and used Miss Lay's link.
Yeah, I have the number.
Would you mind texting them? I sent an email just now, but most people don't check their emails as often.
Okay.
Thank you. Have you gotten any responses from any of them?
No.
Okay. Do you have everybody's number, though, in the class?
I have Sarah's and Tara's, but Sarah's joining now.
Okay. Hi, Sarah. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Sammy's joining, and yeah, she's trying to join right now.
Okay. So did we contact everybody then?
Paige, did you text Tara?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Hi, Sammy. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
Okay. And we'll give Tara a second. So Miss Lee said you guys were doing like some cross training exercises and stuff. We're gonna do our bar and everything. I'm probably just gonna give you guys a really long bar and some center work. Love a good bar. Tara is trying to join though. We've heard from her.
I'm not sure. I
I
texted her a couple minutes ago and asked if she was coming. She hasn't answered yet. So.
Oh, okay. We didn't hear back from her.
Mm-mm.
All right. She might not be coming then. So we'll get started. So find your bar or something that you can hold on to. We're gonna start feet in first position, 5, 6, 7, 8. Demi plie and straighten. Demi plie and releve. Grand plie, 7 and 8. Breathe in, reach forward, 2, 3, and up, up and back. 6, tendu, 7, arm down, 8. And demi, and straighten. Demi, reach up, grand plie, 7 and 8. Reach up into the bar, 2, 3, and 4, and away. 6, tendu, rond de jambe, 2, 4. Demi and straighten. Demi, rise, balance, 6, 7, lower with control. Circular port de bras, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, tendu to fifth, 8. Demi and straighten. Demi and rise. Float into your grand plie, 7, 8. Reverse your circular port de bras. Tendu back to first. Rise and balance. Finish nicely in first. Any questions about that? Okay. Paige, are you able to angle yourself differently so that I can see more of you, or slide down to the other part of the counter or something? Yeah, that's a little better. The more of you I can see, the better. All right. Here we go. Feet in first. 7, 8. Demi and rise. Float into your grand plie. Rise and balance. And lower. Circular port de bras. Side on 4. Now don't arch in your lower back, arch in your upper back. And tendu back to first, rise and balance. Balance in first. Make sure you're not back on your pinky toes, Paige. Better. Even more. Yeah. And finish nicely when you're ready. Good. All right, you guys. So when you're doing your plies, there's a lot of different parts on this exercise. When you guys go into your balance, I see you nice and aligned here in your core and your spine and your pelvis, but it's like you're dancing, and then you're like, okay, now I need to balance. So you like pull it together, but it needs to be like that all the time. Okay. So I'm not saying like tuck your pelvis or like grip every muscle, but you need to support your lower spine. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of arching, especially in the grand plie. My teachers would always tell me, when you have a break, that's the time that your pelvic alignment goes away. That's the first thing to go. Okay. So everybody stand sideways and check your pelvic alignment as you plie. Keep your core engaged, yeah. And especially in the grand plie. And then keep it and keep it. Good. All right. And then as we do the circular port de bras, all of that stays the same, okay? So fourth position is kind of hard to stand in with that good alignment anyway, as it is. But then when you're doing all this stuff, okay, it's this part here. When we come up and our back is arched, okay, we want it to be in good alignment, because if you side bend with your back arched, your spine isn't going to be happy over time, okay? So everybody check that side bend. When you come up from your circular port de bras and you go to the side, check that you're engaging your core right away and then keeping it engaged as you go back. That one's hard because you're stretching it and engaging it at the same time. But you have to, or else, again, you're going to put too much pressure in your lower spine. That should be an upper back stretch. Let me see you guys practice that. That's it, Sammy. Better, Sarah. Even more when you guys go back, though, okay? Better. And Paige, I wish I could see your pelvis, but I can't. So hopefully you're feeling it for yourself. All right, let's go straight to the other side. Feet in first. 7 and 8. Shoulders over hips, Sarah, as you go down. This is better. Good. Rise balance. And circular port de bras. Now line your pelvis as you go side and keep it as you go back. Tandu back to first, rise and balance. And once you're satisfied, you can finish. Good. All right, we're gonna do in first position 5, 6, 7, 8. Demi point, point, demi point straight, demi point, point, demi point plie, and demi point, point, demi point straight, demi point, point, demi point plie. Working on articulation of the foot. Demi point, point, demi point plie, same thing to the side. Demi point, point, demi point plie, same thing from fifth. Demi point, point, demi point fifth, demi point fifth, plie, side, back, side. Then we do soutenu and squeeze to fifth. Soutenu side, squeeze to fifth. Keeping that articulation of the foot that we just broke down so nicely. Okay. Articulation of the foot and knees over toes. Then we wrap our foot to sur le coup de pied, lift to tendu, fifth. Wrap our foot to sur le coup de pied, lift tendu, fifth. Toes away as you go back, lift tendu, fifth. Toes away, lift tendu, fifth. And susu balance at the end. Any questions? You guys don't have to turn and face the bar. I just did that so you could see sideways the toe going away. All right. Okay. Here we go. Seven and 8. Demi, point, plie, side, first, side, plie, demi, first, demi, plie, and side, demi, first, demi, plie, and same thing from fifth. Make sure you're not slamming the foot closed page. Suture out and close slowly. Slow down. Side, 4, 2, and close, 4, 2, and back, 4, 2. Slowly in, 4, 2, and side, 4, 2, and in, 4, 2. And back to circle plie, going through the highest demi point to fifth. And back to circle plie, lift side, close fifth, and toes away, lift onto, close fifth, and toes away, lift onto, close fifth, and balance in susu. And once you're satisfied with your balance, you can finish. Good. All right, so when we do, oh yes, wrapping to sur le coup de pied, okay? So just like we did with this highest demi point and then point here, it's the same thing when you wrap to sur le coup de pied, okay? Toes are relaxed, heel is up. Now obviously my foot's not touching, just so you can see this, okay? Real life, my foot would be touching. But it's your highest demi point and then the toes wrap so that it looks really luxurious, really like you took the care to do it, okay? Really using the dexterity of your foot, all right? And it might seem like it's a small trivial thing, but we use this thing a lot, right? Tombe, pas de bourrée, for jumps and stuff, right? Even pirouette, développés, we use this little foot thing so much. And how you use your feet is really what makes you look professional or not. How you use your feet shows that you have lots of attention to detail, lots of care with what you're doing. Okay? So don't just stare at me, don't just nod. I want to see you practicing it so I know that it went from your brain to your body and didn't just stop at your brain. Good. Good, that's it, Paige. Nice. And practice the back too, because it's different. Good. All right, other side. 6, 7, 8. Demi point, demi in, demi point, demi plie, side. To first page. Slowly closing your feet. Now from fifth. And switch it out for 2 counts and in for 2 counts. Knees over toes. Wrap and lift to tongue. Close. And C-suite balance. And once you're happy with your balance, you can finish. Good. All right, we're gonna do feet and fifth. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3. And shift and plie and open. And 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3. And shift and plie. Stretch and in and 1, 2, 3 and shift and plie. Stretch and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 and shift and plie. Stretch. It's not gonna be that fast. It's gonna be da 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 da. Okay. So I really want to see as you do these that you're shifting your weight completely. I'm not making you rise up, but if I did, it wouldn't be a problem. Okay. All right. Any questions about that? Okay. Here we go. Feet and fifth. Oh, hold up. And then balance in sur le coup de pied at the end, okay? First on flat, then I want you to try rising up without the bar. Once you're up without the bar, you can retake the bar if you need to, but I really want you to try doing that releve and try to keep your balance without the bar, okay? All right, here we go, feet and fifth. 7, 8, in, 1, 2, 3. Shift and plie, straighten, in, 2, 1, 2, 3, and shift and plie, straighten and off, 2, 1, 2, 3, shift and plie, straighten, side, 2, 1, 2, 3, shift and plie, straighten. Sur le coup de pied on flat. Once you're ready, you can finish. Good. All right, so Sarah, when you did your rise up, something funny happened. Both times you tried it, okay? You were all good, And then as you rose up, you went like, oh, okay? Obviously, I'm exaggerating to show you a point. But I like saw you like going forward to like try to get yourself up or something, okay? Yeah, that's better. Yeah, nice. See, that was so easy. All right, so Paige, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Paige and others. As you're doing these tendus, okay? So there's a clear difference between tendus and dégagés. It's not just like, oh, a dégagé is a tendu that leaves the floor. No, it's different how you work them, okay? Tendus, like, you know from the beginning that it's not leaving the floor. It's not like a dégagé is a tendu that just does this. You have to push into the floor the whole time. The whole time you're doing your tendu, you have it in mind that it's gonna end at this point, pressing into the floor, okay? Because I'm seeing your tendus popping up. And what that tells me is that you're tenduing with your thighs instead of by pushing down with your inner thighs, okay? And I see you guys practicing that. Tenduing into the floor, knowing it's not gonna come off the floor. You know where that tendu stops, and you're pressing down. Good. That's much different, Paige. Did you see that little hiccup at the end of the last one you did, Sammy? Okay, can you try it again without the hiccup? Don't let it pop off at the end. It knows what point it's getting to. Good. And it's just getting there and stopping. Okay. All right, try the other side with that in mind, because that will help you guys with the speed, okay? If your thighs, your quads start working too much when you're trying to go fast, it's gonna get in the way of your speed. All right, here we go. 6, 7, 8, in, 2, 1, 2, 3. Shift, shift, plie. Much better, you guys. And practice your liquidity. When you feel ready, you can rise up. Nice. And finish nicely. Yeah, that last one, Sarah, where you got your balance at the end, I could see it like from the second that you went up and I didn't see any of this, that like you were gonna get your balance on that one. That was good.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna do dégagés. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, piqué fifth. And 1, 2, piqué fifth. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just open the arm. And 1, 2, piqué fifth. 1, 2, piqué fifth. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And change the arm. 1, 2, piqué fifth. 1, 2, piqué fifth. And in. Change the arm. 1, 2, piqué fifth. 1, 2, piqué fifth. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And change the arm. Well, I guess you don't. Not gonna do it a second time. So, and then passe balance, making sure your hips are level, pelvis is in good alignment, weight is over the ball of the foot. So when you rise up, nothing changes. Okay? Any questions about that? All right, so I asked Paige's class this the other week. I don't know if Paige was there though, so she might not have an advantage. So if you're going fast to the side and it's too fast for you and you have to choose between making it all the way across to your fifth or making it to your full dégagé height, which one should you do? Moral dilemma. If you think you should make it to your full dégagé height, do a dégagé. If you think you should make it to your fifth position all the way across, stand in fifth. Good, yeah. The other class said the other thing. Nice work, okay. That's the way that you'll get the speed is if you focus on crossing to fifth. If your foot like doesn't even come off the floor at all, that's fine, okay? Just focus on crossing the fifth and then you'll be able to make it bigger as you get better at it. Let's mark I don't know if this tempo will be good. Yeah, that's not too fast. All right, here we go. Feet in fifth. Seven, eight, fifth, fifth, pique, fifth. In. Balance on flat first. And once you're ready, you can try rising up. Good. And once you're satisfied, you can finish. Good. So Sammy, I think you like to force your turnout just a little bit. Okay, it's not like anything major because you do have a lot of turnout. But when you're standing at the bar, I see when you close to fifth position that your front foot is usually more turned out than your back foot. Like your front foot will be like flat turned out, and your back foot's probably like here-ish. Okay, so make sure when you close your fifth, it's your actual fifth, so you can get used to it. Okay, both things should be equally turned out. If you drew a line in the middle of your feet, you would have equal pizza slices on both sides. And then once you go to your passe, I see that like you want your passe to be back here, right? It's okay if it's not, because it's more important that you can hold it where it is supposed to be held. And then once you let go of the bar, it starts to go forward, and then you hold on to the bar and push it back, and it goes forward, and just keeps going back and forth like that. Okay, it's okay. Your knee doesn't have to be exactly side. Yeah. How many times have you had to do a flat side passe on stage? Never, right? It'll be fine. Okay. Other side. Six, seven, eight. In. PK in. PK in. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Change the arm. In. See how fast you can do these slow dégages. That's better, Sammy. Good. Nice. Okay, we're gonna do rond de jambes from fifth. 5, 6, 7, 8. And grand plie. Press fifth, passe, releve, fondu front, rond de jambe, and 2 rond de jambes. And 4 rond de jambes with the arm. 7, 8. And off the floor, side, back to fifth. And reverse the arm for the grand plie and fondu. Rond de jambe and 2 rond de jambes. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Back, side, front, close fifth. And that can be as high or as low as you want it, okay? If you want to work on the high stuff, and you can do it high. If you just want to find your alignment and feel your rotation on this leg and stuff, you can do it low, okay? From there we go circular port de bras, reverse the circular port de bras, passe, attitude derriere, making sure our shoulders are right on top of our hips, arms go to fifth. We're gonna rise up if you want, or you can stay on flat, extend, pas de bourrée, okay? I do want you to do the ending without the bar though, okay? I want you, whether you held the bar or not, whether you went out to releve or not, I want you to finish, extend, pas de bourrée without the bar, because we use that for like attitude turns and stuff. It's an important position. All right. Any questions? Okay. Here we go. Seven, 8, and 5. Oh yeah. You guys are ready? Here, let's start over because I messed up and then the timing was funny. Okay. It's grand plie 1, down 2, plie 3, passe 4, fondu 1, rond de jambe, and 2 rond de jambes. Okay, so we don't get to straighten up before the plie passe. Goes straight into our demi plie up to the passe. Okay. All right. Here we go, and I won't speak this time either. Seven and 8. Make sure your leg is all the way behind you, that your shoulders aren't leaning towards your bar. Feel a spiral in your spine. And when you're ready, you can finish. Good. We're going to go straight to the other side. Six, 7, 8. And front, side, back, Side on 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't cross your midline. Think about your pelvis. Side bend. Drop the head. And pulsate. Attitude terrier. Opposition between your back leg and your shoulders. Lean more forward over the ball of your foot, Sarah. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, if you want to shift your weight forward, where should you shift from? What needs to move forward? What
Your
part?
hips.
Your hips, right? So when you guys are in your attitude, I think I've had my weird arabesque conversation with you guys before, some of you at least. When you're in your arabesque or an attitude, your standing leg, so it's a misconception that your standing leg goes straight down, right? Your standing leg is a diagonal line going this direction, okay? So when you're in your attitude, if your standing leg is going straight down, look at how far back your pelvis has to be in this weird line that I'm making, right? My butt's getting in the way. So if I lift forward, then I can balance easier, right? Then my center of gravity is where it needs to be for me to go up on my releve, okay? Can I see you guys practicing that? Yeah, that's better, Sarah. And then from there, we can work on the height of our leg once we get our standing leg where we want it to be. Good. All right, we're gonna do a nice bar stretch. So we're gonna put our leg up on the bar, okay, or chair, or whatever you're using. And just make sure you don't tip on your chair as you stretch. We're gonna turn out our leg and relax it. Turn it out and relax. Turn it out and relax. Turn it out and relax. Hang over your leg, stretch it, flex your foot, stretch it in parallel, reach across with your opposite arm, okay? This is supposed to be a fascia stretch, okay? Your fascia is your muscle binding. So we're stretching our muscle binding here to make it nice and loose. You're probably gonna feel it on the outside of the back of your leg, okay? Drop your head if you need to feel it more, but we don't get it very often because we always wanna be turned out. Turn it out, relax, turn out, relax, turn out, relax, turn out, relax. And then you can stretch however you want for 8 counts. You can stretch over your leg, lift it up. You can take your heel in your hand, whatever you're feeling. Okay, then we're gonna turn out to second position. Same thing, turn it out, relax, turn out, relax, turn out, relax, turn out, relax. Hang over your leg. We're not gonna do it in parallel because that would be weird. Turn out, relax, turn out, relax, turn out, relax, blah, blah, blah. Stretch however you want. Then we're gonna go to arabesque. Stretch your arabesque for 32 counts. You can stretch it however you want, okay? You don't have to do this one. You can stretch it here. You can stretch your attitude. I don't know if you guys have a way to do that. That one where you grab the bar. You can take your shin in your hand and stretch your panchet. You can put your leg up on a wall. You can put your hands on the floor and do that one, okay? Whatever you feel like you need, okay? If you just want to stretch your lunge for a second, okay? Something that will help your arabesque. So we're going to stretch it for 32 counts and then balance in our arabesque for 8 counts. That can be on releve or on flat. I don't care. Any questions? I'll talk you guys through it. Here we go. 6, 7, 8. Turn it out. Relax. Turn it out. Relax. Turn it out. Relax. Turn it out. Relax. And stretch parallel. Reach around with your opposite arm. Drop your head. 6, 7, 8. And turn it out. Relax. Turn it out. Relax. Turn it out. out, relax, turn it out, relax. And stretch however you want. And you get 32 counts to stretch your arabesque. Some kind of stretch that will help you with your arabesque. Think about which muscles need to be loose. Think about which joints need movement and fluidity. Think about your penché too, not just your arabesque. Six, 7, 8, and balance in your arabesque for 8 counts. And once you're ready, you can finish. Good. All right, we'll go straight to the second side. Make sure your standing leg is actively turning out the whole time, okay? So the working leg, that turns out and relaxes, but the standing leg never gets to relax. It's always doing its job. Okay, here we go. 6, 7, 8, turn it out, relax, turn it out, relax. And hang over your leg. From up, 8, turn it out, relax, turn it out, relax. And stretch however you want. And to second position. And hang over your leg. And stretch your arabesque. Halfway there, 16 more counts. Eight more counts. Seven and 8. And hold your arabesque. page for getting back into that. I was gonna say I'll let it slide for today because that it wasn't 8 counts, because hopefully I'll see you tomorrow too. She went back up, so it's good. We're gonna do fondues, okay? From 5th position, 5, 6, 7, 8, and fondue, and passe, fondue, stretch front, and fondue up to passe, fondue, stretch side, and fondue up to passe, fondue, stretch to the back, and fondue up to passe, fondue, stretch to the side, okay? After that, we're gonna do an optional second round without the bar. If you feel like that's just gonna get you into your quads and it's not gonna be beneficial to you, don't do the second round and stretch instead, okay? But yeah, optional second round without the bar. I didn't give you arms, you guys, because I want you to use your hands as cues, okay? Fondues are super technical. I love fondues. So much fun. But I want you to use your hands. See if are my ribs directly above my hips, okay? You can put your hands there. See, are they shifted? Is there something uneven? Put your hands, see if your core is engaged. See if your pelvis is tipped, okay? See if your lower back is crunching. See if one side is weird and the other side isn't, okay? See if you can put your hand under here, okay, to help your rotation. Feel that feeling of pulling this leg forward, or if you're trying to get height, you can put your hand down there, okay? Whatever you need, okay? I want you to think about what you need and use your hands to help you, because I see Sammy's got a little mirror there, but we don't have our regular studio mirrors to give us corrections, and your dance teacher is only seeing one side of you and you're flat, so gotta figure out new ways to tell yourself what you're doing wrong, okay? Everybody got that? So fondue coupe, straighten up passe, fondue coupe, straighten front. Then we do that en croix. Second bonus round, optional, without the bar, okay? It's gonna be slow. Here we go. 6, 7, 8, fondue for 2, and passe for 2, and fondue for 2, straight into the front, fondue for 2, and passe for 2, fondue for 2. Keep that knee bent. Both legs are supposed to straighten at the same time, just on flat page. Fondue for 2. Straighten both legs at the same time. Okay, we're gonna stop. Who here thinks they're straightening both legs at the same time? No hands should be raised, right? Okay. I know it seems like it's like, man, why'd you stop the music for such a stupid thing? But if you're not gonna straighten your legs at the same time, there's not even a point in doing fondues. That's the whole point of fondues, okay? Is that you stay in this deep position and then your legs straighten, okay? So what's easier to do? Stand like this or stand like this? In the plie, right? So if you're working on your extension, right, you can only get to like 90 or a little bit higher. You have to like find that feeling some other way. And the way that you can find that feeling is by finding it in a plie where you can get your leg much higher than you would if it was straight. Okay, so you find that feeling in your fondue and then straighten it up to the full height that you can while you're in fondue. Even more. Yeah, so when you're in your fondue, almost this leg doesn't even move until you get to your attitude. And even then, you have to tell it to move much slower than this leg, okay? because most of our pliés aren't as deep as our attitude is. So we have to find the deepest part, keep it there, and then tell it to slow down, slow down, slow down, okay? Then you can copy and paste that feeling into your développé once you find it in your fondue. Can everybody show me that they know what's going on by practicing it? Yeah, that's much better, Sarah.
Sammy's frozen.
Much better, Paige.
Yeah, she's definitely frozen.
Yeah, she definitely is.
There she is. Sammy, you're back.
Even more, Sammy. It's still straightened a little bit before. Do you see how it's one knee, then the other knee? Try it slower. Yeah, that was it. Doesn't it feel different? It's like such a small thing, but it's completely different. Okay, we're gonna do the optional bonus round on the second side, or on the first side now, okay? So you can either do the same combination without the bar or stretch. Here we go. 6, 7, 8, down, 4, 2, hot stay, 4, 2. Paige, why don't you stretch your hip flexors? Good, that's a good stretch, Paige. All right, and we'll go straight to the second side, okay? So this is the round with everybody. And I'll stop the music in between the first and second round again, okay? All right, so you can have the bar for this one. Here we go. 6, 7, 8, fondue, 4, 2, hot stay, 4, 2, fondue, 4, 2, and front. Good. Yeah. It's also just more dramatic like this. It makes it more fun. All right, and optional second round, okay, without the bar. 6, 7, 8, fondue, 4, 2, slide it up to pulsate. All right, last thing at the bar, we're gonna do frappes. 5, 6, 7, 8, and front and 2, side, 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 and back and 2, side, 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 and repeat. Side, 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 back, back, side, 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 and on releve, 2, side, 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 and back, 2, side, 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 on releve again, side, 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 back, 2, side, side, side. Then we just go passe, attitude, front, arms to fifth, rise, extend, susu, finish. Okay. So I like frappes from Sur le Coup de Pied. Your regular teacher might like them somewhere different, but it's fun to switch it up. It's good for you to switch it up. So if you're not usually used to doing Sur le Coup de Pied, you're gonna try it out today. Okay. And go through your demi point as you go out. So wrap through your demi point and go out. This is what we use in our jetés, right? It's that kind of a frappe. All right. Any questions about that? Let me find the music. Let's just mark. It's going to be fast. Front, side, 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 back, back, side, 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 front, side, 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 back, side, side, side. Good. All right. Here we go. We'll just go straight to the other side. Here we go. All right. So we're gonna take a little break between bar and center. I'm not gonna do anything too crazy in the center today. So take a second, get a drink, go to the bathroom if you need to, and move your chair out of the way or move to a spot that you have more room or whatever you have to do between bar and center. Are people back yet? Paige is back. All right. So we're gonna do Grombat Moss, okay? And you're kind of gonna have to use your brain for this one. I mean, obviously, always use your brain, but you're gonna have to make some decisions for yourself about how to use your space, okay? So we're gonna go into position 5, 6, 7, 8. Low, medium, high, passe out. Fifth, passe, plie, pirouette. Then you're gonna pique to whichever direction you need to go that you can grand battement to écarté devant with the same leg and not kick anything. Okay, pique and down. Grand battement low, medium, high, passe out, and then passe, plie, pirouette, close back, and then we are gonna go pique wherever you need to go. It can be with whichever foot. Okay. Low, medium, highest, passe out, plie, pirouette, en dedans, and then pique wherever you need to be so that you don't kick anything. Low, medium, highest, passe out, passe, plie, en dedans. Okay, and then pique.
If we don't need,
Hmm?
if we don't need to move, can we just do a susu?
Yeah.
Can you just go over like the directions where we are? Because I'm getting like disoriented, I think.
Yeah, okay. So let me show it mirroring you this time, okay? So we start with our right foot front in 5th position, quasi. Low, medium, highest, passe out, plie, and pirouette closing the same way that you started. If you need to do a little pique, you can, or you can just do a susu, okay? And we go écarté devant. Low, this one will close in front, okay? Low, medium, highest, passe out. Just kidding, it closes in back. And then passe, pirouette, closing in back, and then susu where you're going. So we switch on the first one. Okay. Then when we go to the back, efface derrière, okay? Low, medium, highest, passe out, and passe, plie, pirouette, en dedans, closing where you came from, little susu, or else move, and low, closing front, medium, highest, passe out, plie. This one changes feet, susu, or you can do like a susu and a scooch if you need to move, okay? I don't know what your situation is like. Okay, does that make a little more sense, Sammy? Okay, so it's croisé devant, écarté devant, effacé derrière, écarté devant. All right, it's not going to be fast. Here we go. 7, 8, low, medium, 5th, highest, passe out, and passe, plie, pirouette, little pique or scooch, and low, medium, highest, passe out, and passe, 5th, pirouette, closing it back, little pique or scooch, a passe derrière. Yeah, so we stay facing the same corner the whole time. Does that make things a little more clear? Okay, we'll go straight to the other side. Does somebody have a question before we go? All right, here we go. Seven, eight. Good. All right, you guys, we're gonna do a little adagio. It's the same thing we did in rond de jambes. 5, 6, starting in croisé. Here we go. Grand, plie, press demi, passe, fondu, front, rond de jambe, sac, fondu, side, rond de jambe, arabesque, promenade, and 2, 3, don't fall over, 4, and releve, pas de bourrée, passe, and change. Grand, plie, press to demi, passe, fondu, front, rond de jambe side, fondu, side, rond de jambe, arabesque, and promenade. 3, 4, releve, pas de bourrée, passe, and straighten. Okay, pretty simple, pretty standard.
Are all of the like the plie carries like to the same corner?
Yeah, we're all facing, or we face the same corner for all of them.
Okay.
So again, it's croisé to écarté to effacé. Good question. Any other questions? Do you want to mark it or just go for it?
Let's just go for it if y'all are good with that.
Does anybody feel the need to mark it? You're good? Okay. Here we go. Seven, 8, grand, plie, 5th, passe. Promenade, plie, releve, pas de bourrée, passe, change. Grand, plie, press, passe, fondu, front, side, fondu, rond de jambe. Promenade. Okay, we're gonna do it again on the second side. So when you do the grand plie, so grand plie is in the center. I always hated them because I was like, I always feel like I'm like flopping all over the place. But then one of my teachers was like, oh, if you keep your shoulders over your hips, you won't fall over. And I was like, let me see if it works. Guess what? It does work. Okay, so check yourself from the side. Saw a lot of us going forward in our grand plies, remember, at the bar. So something tells me that's also a problem here. Yeah. See how easy, Sarah? then when you get here, everything stays the same. Nothing changes. Everything, like just like we did all those balances where we were here, and then we rose up and nothing changed, right? Here. So as you're here, you go to passe. Nothing in your upper body changes. You go here. Nothing in your upper body changes. Nothing changes. Nothing changes. Nothing changes. Okay? Needs to be absolutely still because you don't want all those unknown variables freaking you out, right? Okay, so check yourself. Your upper body doesn't really have to do anything. Yeah, try it from the passe to, from the plie to the passe to the out. That's the tricky part that most of us wobbled on. Yeah, that's better. See how your upper body kind of wants to like lean back or something and counterbalance? So we say your upper body's not doing anything, but really it has to be active in order to keep itself still. It's like when you go around a curve in a car and your body goes like, woo, woo, right? Work to keep it still if the forces are trying to push it somewhere else. Okay, let's do it again, starting on the left this time. Here we go. 6, 7, 8. Round. Plie. Fifth. Passe. Keep that upper body still. And promenade. And timing page. Good. Much better that time, you guys. We're gonna do some jumping, okay? So I don't know what kind of floors you guys are on, but there's gonna be modifications in case you are on a hard floor, okay? If you are in a basement, if it has wood over it, there's concrete on the bottom, so don't jump. So just be careful, be thinking about what kind of floor you have, okay? Not gonna do anything too crazy. 5, 6, 7, 8. Plie, press the foot, plie, press the foot, plie, saute, plie, saute, plie, press the foot, plie, press the foot, plie, saute, plie, saute. That's all, just twice. Okay, really just working on our plie, okay? We can't work on jumping super high and all that stuff now, so we're gonna make the most of what we can work on, which is our plie, okay? So when I teach plie to little kids, I always go, plie and saute. And they think it's like the most fun, exciting thing ever, okay? So I know that like you're not gonna completely lose interest with my class, hopefully, if I don't say plies that way, but you still have to show me the same thing. Not only does it make it more exciting for your audience, but it's healthier for your body, okay? If I see you jumping like this, that tells me that you're not actually catching yourself. The whole point of the plie and rolling through your feet is to catch yourself. And that's still a pretty big impact. Like it doesn't matter, like if I jump like this, that's a big impact. Or even like this, right? The whole point is that you catch yourself and go down, down, down further, okay? So I want to see you guys not hitting the bottom of your plie all at once. Can I see you guys practice that a little bit now so I know you know what I'm talking about? Even more, you guys, do you see how like if I blink, I miss the part in between when you're in the air and your plie? You have to show me nice plies in between your deepest plie. So everybody do a jump. Everybody show me a shallow plie. You all have pretty deep plies. Yeah, okay. Now jump and land in your shallow plie. It doesn't have to be high. Landing in your shallow plie. Okay. Now jump and land in your shallow plie and then go slowly into your deepest plie. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Because your body wants to go to its deepest plie right before you jump. So if you go to your deepest plie all at once, it doesn't have anywhere to go from there. So it's going to take you out of it and go back into it and give you a double plie. Okay? So you have to save some for the end. All right. Let's just check the music. So it's gonna be foot, foot, jump, jump, and foot, and foot, and jump, and jump. Nice and simple. Let's do it twice through only. Here we go. 6, 7, 8. Foot, and jump, and jump. Foot, foot, jump, jump. Better. Yeah, we're gonna keep working on that. Really quick, we're gonna go feet and fifth. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and do that twice. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. I don't want these to be the kind of shot where you jump like 10 feet in the air and change at the top. Okay, it's really just only getting off the floor enough that you can point your foot all the way. Any questions? Same music. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Same concept with our plie. Here we go. Feet and fifth. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Jump 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And just the foot. 2, 3. Foot 2, 3. And jump 2, 3. Jump 2, 3. Yeah. It's that last one. When you guys do jump 2, 3. 1, 2. You have to tell yourself, you know that this plie is going to be longer, right? So you can't hit the bottom all at once or else there's nowhere to go. So you have to tell yourself shallow plie, and then your body will automatically go into the deepest right before it jumps again. Can I see you guys practice that? And 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you don't even have to tell yourself to go to your deepest plie. It's gonna go automatically for the last one. That's much better though. All right, you guys, let's switch to point, okay?
Okay. I'm gonna have to move up to my room.
Okay. So do what you need to do. Get your shoes on if anybody has to move, if anybody has to go get something, dance on or something. This class goes until 7, right? Okay. So I just got an email that one of the people is waiting in the next class. Guess they're just really early.
He was like, oh, well, I'm gonna tell him that he will probably run down in the morning to look at his file. But I know that with Chima's, his was messed up, and I believe that one time we did 2 tests for him, one to me and one to Ann. They sent us one thing, and they're like, no, it's not that, it's supposed to be this. And that was only all in one cycle, one test period. Right, and if he did one, I think he might have discarded it. Right. And changing it. Right. Right. Okay. Right. Yeah, we pretty much done. 2 of my supervisors are done. They've been approved by county and everything. All of mine that I had to do have been set up.
All right, are you guys ready or still working on your shoes? Sammy's ready.
The thing is, one thing he always did well was his test. When it came to making sure everything was good, but sometimes he likes to move people off the chart. To do one thing versus, you know.
Sarah, are your shoes ready? Good. Paige, are you there? Perfect. All right, you guys. So we're gonna start facing the bar or chair or whatever. Okay. We're gonna do press into your demi point, 3/4 point, and full point. Press over and up, 3/4, press into your demi and down. Left foot demi, 3/4, full point. Press all the way over, up, 3/4, press into your demi and down. Same thing in first position. Okay. And watch for sickling. 3/4, demi, and down other foot, demi, 3/4, full point, press over and up, 3/4, and demi, and down. And treading for 8 counts with straight legs, 5, 6, 7, 8, and for 8 counts with plie, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then plie, releve, 4, starch, and up. Plie, releve, 4, starch, and up. Plie, releve, 4, starch, and up. And a 4th one, 4, starch, and up. And then we balance. If you feel like you don't really need a 4 starch, you can do demi up instead. Okay, dancer's choice. Any questions? All right, here we go. Feet in parallel, working on our highest demi point. Smooth feet. 6, 7, 8, demi, 3/4, full, just 1 foot over, up, 3/4, demi, and down, other foot, demi, 3/4, full point, over, up, 3/4, demi, and down. Begin first, full, over, and up, 3/4, and demi, and down, other foot, demi, 3/4, full, over, and up, 3/4, demi, and down. And tread through your feet, 2, 3, thinking about rolling nicely, 5, 6, it's not how you come down and how you come off. And same thing with plie, 2, 3, 4. The emphasis is not the forced arch, it's the rolling. 7, 8, and plie. Forced arch or demi. Plie. Forced arch or demi and up. Plie. Forced arch or demi and up. And again, releve. Forced arch or demi and up. And balancing first. And finish nicely. Okay. See you guys, the difference between demi and 3/4 point, okay? So what I'm seeing is instead of doing demi point, you're doing this kind of beveled position, right? And then you go to demi point for your 3/4 point, and then you go to full point without giving a 3/4 point, okay? So I need to see, eliminate this position. This position is nothing. It doesn't exist. Don't let yourself show it. Show off your highest demi point. And this is also how you break your shoe in, okay? I don't care if the ball of your foot is on the floor. That doesn't matter. That has nothing to do with demi point, okay? Because if your shoes are brand new, like this would only be your demi point. And we know that's not true, right? Because then how are you ever gonna roll through your feet with control, okay? So show your highest demi point. If your ball of your foot is not on the floor, that's okay. And then 3/4 point is just between you and yourself. I might not see the difference between your demi and your 3/4. If your shoes are brand new, I probably won't. But the difference is in demi point, you're relaxed in your toes and your ankles are fully extended. In 3/4 point, you're pressing off of your toes a little bit, okay? So you're starting to put weight and pressure into your toes. That's all the difference is, okay? There shouldn't be any difference between your ankle. Your ankle's fully extended in demi point, fully extended in 3/4 point. Can I just see you guys? Yeah. And you guys have to like push into that foot because that's how you break in your demi point. And if you can't break in your demi point, like all of your shoes, none of your shoes look like they're brand new, okay? So your demi point should be like the first thing that you break in because you're pushing into it so much all the time. That's the first thing you need because you can't roll through with control without that nice demi point, that highest demi point, okay? So with that in mind, we're gonna go feet in first position, plie, releve to full point. Relax your toes and down. Plie, releve to full point. Relax your toes to demi and down. Just 4 times, full point, demi and down, and plie, releve to full point, demi and down. So it's both feet. I'm just showing on one because I don't have point shoes on. From there, we're gonna go plie, releve to full point, go to demi point and bend your knees and up. Plie, releve to full point, demi and bend the knees and up. 2 more, plie, releve to full point, demi point and bend the knees up. Plie, releve to full point, demi point and bend the knees up. Okay? Does everybody know what I'm trying to express to you?
For the demi plie, is it like this?
Yep. It is not weird. Thank you for clarifying, Sarah. All right, any other questions? Okay, here we go. Feet in first. 7 and 8. Plie, releve, demi point and down. Plie, releve, demi point and down. 2 more, plie, releve, demi point and down. Plie, releve, demi point down, and plie, releve, demi and bend the knees and up to full point. Plie, releve, and bend the knees up to full point. And finish. So Paige, you're doing a good job. Well, everybody's doing a good job of getting down to their demi point. When we did the exercise like that, right? But then I still see, Paige especially, once you're up to your full point and then you go down regularly, you go down like this, which tells me that the bottom of your foot is like gripping for dear life to stay in a pointed position, which is like not very much fun for your foot. Okay, you want it to go through your demi point so you can give it a little stretch, give it a little bit of relaxation time. Okay, you don't want to have to grip your foot constantly. You don't need more foot cramps than you already have. So Paige, can you go to your plie and releve? Now, as you come down the same way through your demi point. Relax your toes. Yeah, that's it. Now, do a few plie releves in a row, thinking about that, coming down through your demi point every time. Good, that's it. Keep going. Yeah. Good. Much better, Paige. If you can give your foot that little bit of time, it's going to lead to less foot cramps. Your feet are going to be less tighter, just happier feet overall and a happier Paige. Okay, so we're going to do feet in fifth position. 5, 6, 7, 8. And fondue front up to susu. Fondue side up to susu. Back up to susu. Side up to susu. And fifth brush to the front. Fifth brush to the side. Fifth brush to the back. Fifth brush to the side. And then balance in susu. Okay? So I'm not asking you to do one-footed releves right now. This is the second exercise of the bar, like third or something, I don't know. But what I want you to do is use this foot. I know we're always like, don't put your weight on your tendu foot, but this is the one time you can because you're about to get to a position where you have your weight equally between both feet. So it doesn't go weight on one foot completely and then weight completely on 2 feet. You have to make a smooth transition. Okay, you can mash this foot into the floor all the way up to help you up to your susu, so it's not a one-footed releve. And then when you do the one from fifth brushing out, push off the floor. I should see a position like this that looks like a weird second position with your weight mostly on one leg, okay? Because otherwise, it's just a one-footed releve, right? Use this. It's like a 2-footed releve where your foot just pops off at the end, okay? All right, feet in fifth. Here we go. 6, 7, 8. Front, susu, side, susu, back, susu, side, susu, and fifth brush front, fifth brush side, fifth brush back, fifth brush side, and balancing susu. And whenever you're ready, you can finish. All right, other side. And fondue, susu, side, susu, back, susu, side, susu, fifth brush front, fifth brush side, fifth brush back, fifth brush side, and susu balance. And whenever you're ready, you can finish. Nice work. All right, we're gonna go from fifth position. 5, 6, 7, 8, and passe, close back, échappé, échappé. Passe, close front, échappé, échappé. passe, close back, échappé, passe, and hold. And passe, close back, échappé, passe, close front, passe, close back, échappé, and this one just hold and fit. Okay. If you want to like your hands off the bar and balance for any of them, encouraged. All right. Any questions about that? Let's find a tempo that's not too fast. Just a mark. Passe, fit, and in. Passe, fit, and in. Passe, fit, and in, and fit. So it doesn't change sides, okay? Same foot passes every time, and then we start off the same foot that we started on the second time, okay? So 2 times to the same side, then we'll stop and do the other side. Does that make sense to everyone? All right, here we go, feet in fifth. All right, shake it out. We're gonna do the other side now. Okay. Here we go. 7, 8, passe, All right. Last thing at the bar, we're gonna go feet in fifth, so you can face your bar for this one, okay? 5, 6, 7, coupe the back leg. We go pique and roll down. Pique and roll down. Pique, fondue back. Pique, fondue back. And pas de bourrée. Pas de bourrée. Pas de bourrée. You can either just hold or do a plie relevé. Okay? Then we repeat it to the other side. Pique coupe, roll down on the front foot. Pique coupe, roll down on the front foot. Pique ballonné, fondue on the back foot. Pique ballonné, fondue on the back foot. And pas de bourrée. Pas de bourrée. Pas de bourrée. And relevé and down or hold. Okay? Do we have the pattern? Okay. So I need to see that before you roll down. So you pique, and then you put your feet into susu, pick up the back foot. This foot is on point all by itself, and then it rolls down all by itself, okay? Don't get to step down on a flat foot. Watch out for that. Here we go. It's not going to be too fast. Feet in fifth. 6, facing your bar. And pique, roll down. Pique, roll down. Pique ballonné, fondue back. Pique ballonné, fondue back. And pas de bourrée. Pas de bourrée. Pas de bourrée. And relevé down. And pique, roll down. Pique, roll down. Pique, ballonné, pique, check out that piqué and then roll down, because it's the same thing you do in your pas de bourrée, okay? And I'm seeing us step down sometimes from our pas de bourrée on a flat foot. Everybody show me your piqué facing your bar. You're in coupe back. Piqué up. Now come to sous-sus. Now pick up your back foot and roll down with control. Good. And now show me that same thing from your pas de bourrée. Okay? Same thing every time you put down your foot on a pas de bourrée. That's it. And Paige, how are you going to roll down? Through your demi-point. Good. All right. So take your bar away. We're going to do some center-ish things. If you want to hold on to your bar, you can. So this point is weird, right? In your own house. So you guys are going to have to think about whether or not you can do it on your floor, whether or not you need to do it with a bar. Okay. Just make sure you're making some smart choices there. You're all smart cookies, you can handle it. If you need to do something on demi too, that's a good option. So we're gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8. And piqué sous-sus, change feet, roll down. Piqué sous-sus, change feet, roll down. Piqué soutenu, roll down. Piqué soutenu, roll down. Piqué passe, roll down. Brush the back foot, piqué passe, roll down. And piqué turn, and roll down. Piqué turn, roll down. Okay, those piqué turns are counterintuitive. How many times do you go back and forth in a piqué turn? It's weird, right? Okay, so make sure when you do your piqué turn, sous-sus, roll down on this foot. Okay, make sure you don't come down this way because we're practicing weird things, right? It'll be good for you. Somebody might ask you to do that in choreography someday. So we want to make sure we're not always doing things the same way anyway. All right. Here we go. It's going to be nice and slow. Piqué, piqué, piqué turn. Soutenu turn. 8. Brush. Piqué sous-sus. Roll down. Brush. Piqué sous-sus. And roll down. Soutenu turn. Roll down. Soutenu turn. And roll down. And piqué passe, sous-sus. Roll down. Piqué passe, close through sous-sus. And roll down. Piqué turn, or you can just do a piqué passe if your floor doesn't support it. And passe. Okay. We're just gonna do the last thing is just a balance exercise, okay? So if you want to do this holding onto the bar again, whatever, make smart choices. 4A, 2, lift to passe, roll down your back foot. 4A, 2, lift to passe, roll down on your back foot. 4A, 2, turn to arabesque, fondue. 4A backwards, 6, 7, roll down on your front foot. And other side, 2, lift, roll down on your front foot. And other side, 2, lift, roll down on your front foot. And 4A, 2, switch to arabesque. This heel has to come forward, tombe forward, and bourrée backwards. 6, 7, roll down on your front foot. Okay. Does everybody have that?
How many of the bourrée, like the here, these ones?
So we go bourrée, lift, roll down, bourrée, lift, roll down, 2 of them, and then bourrée, lift to arabesque, tombe over, and then bourrée, roll down on the front foot without lifting to passe.
Got it.
Okay, thank you for asking. Any other questions? I'll talk you through it. Same music. 6, 7, 8, and bourrée, 2, lift, roll, boring. 2, lift, roll, and boring. 2, pivot to arabesque, tummy over, high, or boring backwards, roll, boring. 2, lift, roll, boring. 2, lift, roll, and boring. 2, turn to arabesque, tummy over, boring backwards, and roll. Good. All right. So that's our class for today, you guys. We're all finished. Does anybody have any questions about summer session or anything? I don't know if I can answer any, but things are weird, so I figured I'd ask.
I don't think so.
Okay. So nice work, you guys. I'll tell Miss Lee that you were all wonderful. I'm sure she expected you to be wonderful anyway. Okay. Nice work today, everybody.
I'll be in TAP. I have to run down to my basement, so if I'm like a couple minutes late, that's why, but I'll be there.
Okay. I need to go get water and food and stuff.
Okay.
So. All right. Bye, you guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.